I guess what I could have done was had them go back and try again, and eventually they'd just get stuck. But I bet it would get stuck anyway. Oh no, all my email and data on my personal computer got wiped. How does this keep happening to me? Well, now we need to recreate this multiplication table so I can look stuff up. Like, if a sandwich contains 2 calories, and if I eat 400 sandwiches, how come I still want to eat more sandwiches? That's multiplication. See that grid over there? Each cube should be the product of the row and column headers. So I'll leave it to you to rewrite those cubes. Phew. I haven't done this much math since 3rd grade. Okay, so fill in the multiplication table where each cube is the product of the row and column headers. Okay. Please avoid picking up the row and column headers. They explode. Okay. At first I was considering putting them down, but that's not going to work. Like, I'd move them all down and then have them try and iterate just going up the table, but there's no easy way I can think of doing that without them actually knowing which row and column they are in implicitly. Unless, if up is not a wall, step up. Okay, so this'll loop them up. Else, oh, and jump to the beginning. Else, nearest data cube. Memory is equal to nearest data cube. Step down twice. Pick up what you're standing on. Calculate. Oh, pick it up. Set mem2 equal to my item. Mem2 is now mem1 times mem2. Drop. Jump. If down is equal to a wall, end. I mean, do I even need to do that? Or they'll just be walking there forever. Okay, so they're gonna go up. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Oh, because I forgot the right command. Right, mem2. Nope, still didn't work. Oh. Because I've got a... I've got to add at least 1 to it. Okay, so obviously I'm dumb. So we want to do... I know what I'm doing. I've jumped the gun here. Okay, so they step there. Mem2 starts at 1. Okay. Calculate mem2 plus 1. Or plus 1. I make that mistake a lot. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. Done something wrong. Let's slow this down a lot. Okay, you're supposed to be 9. Mem 1 times Mem 2. Oh, because we're supposed to write Mem 3. There we go. Nope. Okay, let's slow this down a little bit. Oh. It's because I'm setting Mem 2 to 1 every single time. I just gotta move that around. There we go. That's looking a little bit prettier. And now it's just a matter of proper organization, which is mainly my fault. Okay, unique fashion party. Year 44. I think we're at the halfway point. It's party time. Everyone, please pick up your fashionable data cube. You'll each find one directly below you. And come over here to the fancy party room. Feel free to hang out. Talk about your pets, or your favorite colors, or your satisfaction with this job, or whatever. Oh, what's that? Someone showed up with the same fashionable data cube as you. Well, yes, well, there can only be one. So if anyone with a sloppy redundant value... must jump with their cube into one of the convenient holes in the floor. Yes, we can't all have friends. Don't worry. I haven't had a friend since the 90s, and look at me now. Each worker must pick up their cube and go into the party room, but only one of each cube value may remain, along with the lucky workers holding those cubes. Anyone holding a redundant value must dive with their cube into an exit hole. Cube values are in the range 0 to 6, inconclusive. Huh. Okay. So pick up whatever's below you. Wham. Okay, so we've got a lot of these. I have kind of an easy solution in my mind. But I don't know how to... implement it. Effectively, we've got 6 spots along the wall here. If I can get 0 to 6... Oh, wait, 0 to 6. Oh, there's 7 totals then. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the 0 is counted as well. Well, that's inconvenient. I was hoping I could have 0 to 6 just line up here. But, and effectively, anybody that isn't touching a wall, that walks past, you know, something with a duplicate, kills themselves. Okay. So, they pick up the numbers. And then they what? It is 7 wide. You are correct about that. If down is a wall, or down is a hole. No. This is gonna be tough. I mean, I could kind of write this out step by step, and it might work. It might be like a horrible, horrible mess. Okay, so if down is a wall, step right. Actually, let's just keep that elsewhere. Else, step down and jump to the beginning. How about if it's not a wall, step down, jump to the beginning, and that way we don't have it wrapped in this weird else. Let's do aura workers so they're not like jamming into each other awkwardly. Yeah, there's a lot of ways of coding this, but doing it efficiently is another thing entirely. Yeah. Okay. So if direction down is equal to a hole, if direction up is a hole, if direction down is a hole, set memory 1, or not set. We need nearest hole. We're gonna, this is gonna be the kill pit, this is not gonna be the kill pit. Okay. If down's a hole, set that to the nearest hole. That way, everybody's gonna go to this hole here, not this hole. If up is a hole, effectively, what I wanted to do is calculate, okay, if up is a hole, and you are, and to the left is less than you, or if you're greater than the value to the right, step right. Jump. That's probably not going to work. If above you, if direction is equal to your item, step to, this is wildly inefficient, but whatever, step to memory 1. Okay, so if up is a hole, and stop, which is my, okay, so this is the step right until you hit down here. Oh, we're gonna have like a lot of weird, goofy, we're gonna have a bunch of weird, goofy, loops. Okay. Otherwise, step up. This probably isn't going to work. This is probably going to fail miserably on me. But I only want the step up command, because if they're standing at a hole, I don't I don't want them to die. And they're going to die if I do this. I guess I could just wrap it in another if statement. If up is not a hole, or up is not a worker, step up. Okay, there we go. If down is a hole, set it to the nearest hole. And jump here. Okay. That might work. Where are you? Huh. Okay, but down is a wall. Why is he getting caught here? Needs to be an and? Oh yeah, there they go. Okay, so where are you now? Okay. We need another... We need another one of these to kind of fill them out. So, we get here, but then they get stuck. Because the main thing is just, the main thing is, he will go here. I guess, honestly, what we could do is have him file to the right. If up is a hole, else... Or maybe let's switch this to a left. Let's switch this to the left. And then go to the right? At this point, I'm just picking straws. Okay, yeah, so that didn't work. Okay, I think I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. Which is the one where they go up? If up is not a hole and a worker, step up. So let's move this to the top. If up is a hole, let's get rid of this else. If up is a hole, and to the right, there isn't a worker, step right. Okay. If my item is less than direction left, step left. Should work. Okay, so he'll go over. What are you doing? Okay, so up is a hole. Oh, he's stuck in this loop. Okay. And not a wall. Because it can't be a wall. If it's a wall, he can't be on that situation. Okay. Slow poke here. as problems. Okay. So now where is he? So this is done considerably. Oh, because I forgot to set it to the right as the wall. Okay. Because, yeah, he's not standing in a wall. That doesn't happen. Where are you? And why are you here? Okay, if my item... Oh. I didn't think about duplicates. That's interesting. Because, yeah, the duplicate check... Maybe I'll put it right there. That way they will automatically kill themselves if the person above them has the higher value, which should check against the immediacy of the problem I was running into. This guy got off script. Okay, so this has to be a separate set entirely. Or maybe not. Maybe they only do the left and right thing. I'm just putting tons of conditionals here. It's not pretty. But it's fine. Okay, so this way they'll only switch directions if above them as a whole. Okay, where are you and why aren't you doing the thing that you're doing? Well, he doesn't need to move. Oh. If up is equal to my item, or to the right is equal to my item. Where are you and why are you stuck here? Did she get edged out? Yeah, she got stuck. Maybe I should just have it jump back up to that one. If down's not a wall or a worker, step down. Oh. And not equal to a hole. There. That should catch it. Because that way if they get stuck in that weird infinite loop. Okay. Now we gotta figure out why you're not moving. So her item is... Oh, maybe I need an else. Maybe I need the step right in here. Okay, no. I guess I could have two ifs as part of this or something. Because, yeah, what we could do is have it be... Instead of the step left or right, we could separate the if my item is out. I mean, I guess what we could do. If my item... greater than... to the right. And up as a whole. Step right. Again, probably a better way to do many of these things, but whatever. Okay, it's mostly sorting itself. Okay, so the next order of business is... if there's a human being... Because, yeah, the main thing is we got it to the point where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The main problem is now we have a 1 stuck behind a 0, and that doesn't work so much. If direction is a human, if my item is greater than step right. There. Little catch-all. Let's see if that works. Okay, they're killing themselves now. We've got the right number of people. This is one dismal-ass party. A lot of extra little steps in here, but I don't care. We got it. How'd I do? Badly. That's so interesting. The failure rate here. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Can I... because some of them get stuck. It must be. Huh. Okay. That's confusing. Yeah, it takes too long with different data sets, but why? It must be that somebody gets stuck in the wrong place. Maybe like a 6 gets stuck there. What about this? If up is equal to a worker, and up isn't a pit, let's try that. That'll make them kind of filter out a little bit more. And maybe... huh. Okay, that didn't work. Because effectively, these guys are getting stuck. If you get red failures, the game will regenerate the data set. It will only if you fail. Let's see if I can go until I fail. Because, yeah, they're definitely taking forever to filter out here. Okay, so what happened? The 6 never got up here. So you have a 1, 2... but why? What are you doing? What is Esther doing? So Esther is stuck here. If... no, because he's fine. Oh. Let's try that. Maybe I just needed a catch-all. Don't go to the right. It kind of worked, but it didn't. What if we switch this to an ore? Well, now we've got him. But he's trying to go to the right, despite the fact that his item... My item is less than direction. Oh, wait. If up is a hole, and there's no worker there... Wait, but they shouldn't be doing this at all. If there's no worker there, they shouldn't be moving. If up is a hole, and to the right isn't a worker or a wall, step to the left. So this shouldn't matter. So why isn't this working? I mean, otherwise... I could take out that jump and see if that's just what's killing them weirdly. Yeah, the main problem is just we don't get the 6 up. And so pause. So you're comfortable in where you are because his item is greater than. Okay, well, there's nobody above him. Well, no, there's a hole and nobody above him. Okay, well, his item, no one around him is. But what about you? Okay, so, oh, she can't kill herself. Wait, hold on, but why do people filter out? Let's slow this down. Okay, so main problem is actually when people start doing this. Okay, the 6s are killing themselves. Yeah, I think it really is just the question of whether or not we get duplicates up top and then somebody just acts like a moron. Let's try running that again. See if we get a failure. Or if I somehow miraculously switcheroozied it in the right situation. Because, yeah, now we've got the 6s in place. And, yeah, they're killing themselves properly. I honestly, apart from moving that one jump command... Nope. It's failing just as often. Okay, I give up. This is gonna take forever and I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's clear this one. I mean, I've mostly found the solution. It's just a matter of, like, whatever I've got just ain't working fully. And, like, I'm just gonna be stuck here forever otherwise. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do the really basic unique fashion party. Let's see what an actually good one is. Okay, so pick up. If down is not a wall, step down. Got it. Then, step to the right. If up isn't my item, and up isn't nothing, and if down isn't a hole, step right. If up is equal to my item, and up is equal to... if up is equal to my item, kill self. If up is equal to nothing, step down. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I don't need to stack them up there. Okay, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna try and recreate this on my own, because I wasn't really paying attention to the code. Okay. So pick up down. If down is equal to a wall. No, isn't a wall. Step down and jump. That way, step right. If down is a hole, and up is not equal to my item, so this is going to be the less efficient version, but this is going to be the way I understand. Well, no. Down's a hole. And up is nothing. Step up. Else, step right. If up is equal to my item, step down. It's obviously not as good as the last one, but whatever. Oh. I did the wrong direction here. Alright. Oh. Alright, there we go. So basically, party has to be perfectly balanced as all things must be. R. Okay, so there we go. Now I got it. Because, yeah, the problem is, I was having them go all the way to the top and trying to sort back and forth. Wait, so let's go back to one of my original, designs. Let's go back to this. Let's see if we can fix this now that we know what we're doing. If up is equal to my item. And let's get rid of the rest. Let's pare this down until my original solution works. We don't need nearest wall. Clear that. If up is equal to my item... Step over, down, nearest hole. Fucking... Now that I know what I'm supposed to do... Let's just kill everything. Okay. So if down is a hole... Did I ever even need this? Oh, if down is a hole, go up. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So... If direction up is nothing... And up in a hole. And up ain't a person. I'm just going based on my old luck. We're gonna be here for a little while. I apologize about that. Okay. So if there's nothing above them, and it's not a hole, and it's not a worker, step up. Loop to the top. Then, if up is equal to my item, okay, so this isn't actually going to work the way I want it to. Because effectively, they're going to walk up to the hole. So how about this? If up is nothing, let's get rid of all the extra steps to this. Step up. If up is equal to a whole end. If up is equal to my item, step down into the right, just to get out of the way, step to my hole. Okay. That way they'll kill themselves. Okay, so I need a step right command. Here. Because, yeah, she's effectively just at the end. And she's the only person that's ended. What's up with you? Oh, he just didn't loop. Otherwise, just step right. I know this is way less efficient than the previous solution I just cooked together, but I want to go back to my original logic just so I can kind of get a read. Uh-oh. You. Connor. What the shit are you doing? How did you get there? Oh, they're stepping right too early. Okay, so we'll just wrap it in the last if. If direction is a wall, and yeah, so this is the problem. They'll like zigzag back and forth. This is why I was trying to do the weird zipper function that I failed at previously and was so confused by. Because effectively, what I could do... Yeah, so I was doomed from the start. Trying to have them line up on this side, I had too many comparisons. I'm gonna give up at this point. I don't know if I can fix that solution. I probably can. But yeah, I didn't need to go all the way up there anyway. So, let's not even bother.